All of you, moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for DeJounte Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Murray. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Messi in at the center position. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. But let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Here's Messi. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked! Brown against Williamson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bryant outside. Pass to Murray. High arcing shot. Rejected by James. And again, New Orleans no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Brown. The ball's knocked loose. Murray against DiVincenzo. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Now Bryant. Here's Messi. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, Bruce Brown's got tremendous touch in that mid-range area, doing work.
Bryant outside. Fires in the triple.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Brooklyn with the ball. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Here's Messi, following the bucket by the Nets. Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 5 now.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's James. That one off the back iron and out. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Puts it up from 12. The offensive rebound. And here's Bryant outside. Here's Messi. And it's all tied up.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
DiVincenzo, pass to Johnson. Outside, DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Williamson passes to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Kobe. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Murray. Down low. Here's Misi. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Brown. Back to DiVincenzo. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Murray. The Pelicans shooting 33% in the first quarter. Back to Williamson. There's the three. On target from range.
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent clip.
Brown with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Shoots over Bryant. Brown finds Sharp. The kick out to Johnson. James outside.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. McCollum, he's checked in for Murray. And a change for the Nets. Ball's checked in. Both free throws good from James. And here's McCollum. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. right, let's take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. Number 5, LeBron James. And Brooklyn with possession here, trailing by 2. Ball outside. Pass to James. 4 on the clock. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. James has got 6.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now here's Williamson. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Johnson passes to Ball. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Williamson passes to Bryant. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Bryant. Here's Messi. Now here's McCollum. Over Ball. McCollum's shot is off. Now DiVincenzo. In his last outing, he had 11 points. James with the ball from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Bryant. That's tipped. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, "Your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it." Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. Brooklyn, Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Williams comes in for LeBron, and it's Brown in for DiVincenzo. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. For someone who plays within himself, Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
And both free throws good for Claxton. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Ball against McCollum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he does a great job. I mean, he baits you. CJ baits you into overcommitting defensively to draw the and one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
They're now a veteran in the league. McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Ball passes to Johnson. Oh, there's the alley! And Claxton throws it down.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Johnson. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The 3 from Ball. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 3. Back to McCollum. Jones with a screen on Ball. McCollum. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Claxton with it. 8 points in his last timeout. Clock at 6. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Here's Brown. It's blocked.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's McCollum. Claxton with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Johnson, to the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
McCollum against Ball. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Johnson for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's New Orleans up 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. Can't get it to drop. The Pelicans lead by 3. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Lonzo Ball is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. Here's Boston. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Brown passes to Ball. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Claxton a screen on McCollum. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Boston. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Your Pelicans beats Boston. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Murray's checked in for New Orleans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nets trail by 4. Brown passes to Ball. Claxton a screen on Murray to the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
Pass to Boston. And here's Murray. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver. Tipped away. Ball left side. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Boston. Outside Murray. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pelicans making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Exum's checked in for Brown. Brooklyn trailing. Now ball. No points yet. Outside, Williams. Exum with it. He's against Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Claxton a screen on Bryant. Exum's shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Bryant outside. Claxton with the block.
Now look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Bryant. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
They set the screen. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Bryant. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Here's Jenkins, trailing by 2. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Ball against Murray. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass the ball from the arc. Oh my goodness!
Shot's good.
He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Herb Jones picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one misses for Ball.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Nets with a lead. There's the strength of the king.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
It's Bryant with a drive. Pass to Murray. Now Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Nets.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
James. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray up top, hounded by Ball. Bryant outside. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First free throw is good. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. DiVincenzo comes in for Ball. And both free throws good for Bryant. The Nets have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. DiVincenzo, the pass to Sharp. James, outside. No good with the triple. The Pelicans trail. Jones up top. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Murray. Back to Jones. And here's Bryant. Takes one from 10 feet. Wow! Zion making his presence felt inside.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Outside Johnson. Out to DiVincenzo. Jones grabs the board. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by. And you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Sharp a screen on Bryant. Looking to win the run. What muscle from James!
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
New Orleans in the lead. McCollum with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
13 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, CJ McCollum. One shot.
Nets trail by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Williamson inside, guarded by Sharp.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Sharp. Oh, they get a hand on it. McCollum against Brown. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Nets trail by 9. Outside Johnson. Brown with it. Sharp, a screen on McCollum. And here's Brown for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Now, Bruce Brown has turned himself into a legit threat from three-point territory. Look out, folks.
McCollum outside. Jones up top. 5 to shoot. Murray, a screen on Johnson. Pulls it from 20. Jones misses. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Sharp. James deciding where to go with it. With some arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Murray with it. Back to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Puts up a 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. James outside. Outside Johnson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bryant, the pass to McCollum. Elbow shot on the way. Sharp grabs the miss. Nets trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Money on the 19-footer. Brown's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Murray passes to Williamson. Floats one up. James can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 7. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williamson. Outside Murray. No good. Good work defensively by James. Outside Brown. Shoots over Bryant. And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, right now for the Nets, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Now let's check back in on our game and the powerful performance from Zion Williamson.
Playing with that high motor, beasting on the glass, he's just outworking them.
You know they say effort is a skill. Well, we're seeing that skill in action.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nets trail by 7. Murray out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Next ball.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're currently in 4th place. A solid spot to be in late in the year.
Checking out the Pelicans, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. No good there.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Brown passes to James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Messi. Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, BC. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's James. Money from the wing. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Brown passes to Johnson. James outside. Pass to Sharp. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Bryant. Brooklyn with the board. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
James. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 21 points in the game. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Messi. Here's Bryant. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Murray. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 5 now.
And just a fantastic play there. Murray excels at bursting towards the rim and capitalizing.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. We have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pelicans lead by 5. Williamson passes to Murray. Bryant outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
I like that from Murray. I mean, he lets things develop, and then boom, assist.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to James. On it. DiVincenzo against Murray. And here's Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Now here's DiVincenzo. James outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Murray against James. Shot clock at 5. Murray's shot is good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by New Orleans. They need this. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Murray looking around. against Bryant. Rebounded by the Nets. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Johnson. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 9. Outside Murray. LeBron with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
James, a screen on Murray. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot off that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Misi. Brown against Bryant. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to James. Buries it down low. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Misi. Now here's Murray. Bryant outside. Kicks it out to Williamson to win the cold spell. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Murray, a screen on Brown. And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
James outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. The Pelicans lead by 5. Bryant finds Murray. Back to Bryant. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Sharp. Williamson, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. To the inside. Outside, Brown. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Murray. He has 7. Bryant outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Bryant's got 22.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. On the wing, Bryant. Wide open look. The 3. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Now here's Johnson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Here's James. And the Nets miss again.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Trey Murphy taking 2 shots.
and he drops it first. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Ball. Claxton a screen on McCollum. There's Ball with a three. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 6.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Back to Jones. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Williams passes to Ball. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Down low. And stolen by Jones. Over to the wing. McCollum finds Jones. Rejected by Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Murray's checked in for Boston. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. .43 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Can't hit the corner three.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ball left side. Back to Exum. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming to the floor for the Nets. Number 35, Jenkins.
Murray against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. Three-pointer, no good. Jones feels it out. Murray for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Dante Exum. He's out there with Ball. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Jenkins in at the 4. Murray from outside. Brooklyn with the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Exum outside. Here's Jenkins. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Murray. And here's Jones. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Claxton passes to Williams. Count it. Good. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense.